Okay, so today we're going to learn about the Bohr model. And the Bohr model is a very important model, and it displays the electrons. Okay, so we're going to start out by looking at an element square. Okay, now I know that you've already done this, but by looking at the element square and being able to calculate protons, neutrons, and electrons, it will help you to come up with the Bohr model. Okay, so we are going to look at helium. Okay, I'll go ahead and write the information down here. Helium has atomic number 2 and atomic mass number of 4. So we're going to first calculate the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons. Our atomic number tells us how many protons, so 2. Of a neutral atom, our number of electrons are going to be equal to that, so it's going to be 2 electrons up here. And then my neutrons, in order to calculate your number of neutrons, you round your mass number to your nearest whole number, which would be 4, and you subtract your atomic number from it, so 2. So this would be 2 neutrons as well. So our Bohr model is going to represent just our electrons. So to understand the Bohr model, we are going to look at the first 3 energy levels, and this is for the electrons. Remember, the electrons orbit around the outer part of the nucleus. So the first energy level can hold max of 2 electrons. Okay? The second energy level can hold max of 8 electrons. Okay, I'm running out of room there. And then my third energy level can hold max of 18 electrons. Okay, so we're just focusing, there are more levels than just 3, but we're just focusing on the first 3. Okay, so we are just going to be looking at the electrons. So to draw a Bohr model, okay, a Bohr model almost looks like a bullseye, and you've got different energy levels around here. So we're just going to be dealing with the first energy level. So the first energy level can hold 2. Helium has 2 electrons. So that's all you need to fill in. Okay, so that's the Bohr model for helium. And actually, to be exact, you probably don't even really need to have to draw that outer energy level. So this is the Bohr model for helium. Okay, now I'm going to show you the Bohr model for lithium, which is atomic number 3. And it will show you how we build from each atom, because lithium's got 3 electrons. Okay, so here's the element square, lithium, and its atomic mass is 6.9. Protons, I've got 3. Electrons, I've got 3. And neutrons, remember you round this to the nearest whole number, which would be 7, subtract 3 from it, and I've got 4 neutrons. So I'm going to draw the Bohr model for lithium. So I've got 3 electrons, so I actually will need to fill that second energy level. So 3 electrons. So now we're just going to fill in the Bohr model. Remember, my first energy level holds max of 2 electrons. That's all it can hold, so that's all you're going to put. But I've got one more, so I'll put it out here in this second energy level to make a total of 3 electrons. Now, there's an electron out here in this outer level, and that is called a valence electron. Valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, they're the ones farthest away from the nucleus. And it's these valence electrons that are very, very, very important in chemical bonding. We'll stop.